Hi, I'm Kelsey with Express Home Rentals, and I'm going to talk to you today about some common mistakes that St. Robert and Waynesville area landlords make when renting their home. Now, for starters, I should say that if you're working with a property management company, you're already making really good steps towards preventing these mistakes because a good property manager has basically the same goal as you, to do whatever they can to get your home rented. Now, a lot of our homeowners, really their intention is not to set out and be a landlord. That wasn't their big dream when they were growing up. But unfortunately, due to some circumstances, they've either had to leave the area with military orders and have either tried to sell their home or are now considering renting it. And that's where some of these challenges come in. So one of those challenges, I would say probably the biggest one, the toughest one to overcome in the first place, is going to be changing your mindset from a homeowner to a landlord. You now have to look at what probably was your dream house and change your mindset from looking at it as your personal dream house into an investment property. And one big thing is going to be a fence. I will say in this market, that's something that all of our tenants are looking for. They want a fenced-in backyard, whether it's to contain small animals or small children. Our tenants have someone or something that they love and they want to protect and keep safe in an enclosed space in the backyard or on their property somewhere, and a fence is the best way to do it. And unfortunately, a lot of homes in this area just don't have a fence. So definitely keep that in mind if you have a property that's been sitting vacant for a little while and it doesn't have a fence. That's going to be a surefire way to help increase your odds. Another thing would be not updating the property. Now, while you were living in the home, you may have, done some minor damage, light traffic areas on the carpets, scuff marks on the walls. Even if you've already had it in rentals, a previous tenant may have done, some normal wear and tear items that really aren't tenant damage, but should be addressed and would definitely help increase your chances of getting your home rented. To replace the carpet or repaint the home, minor things like that can make a big difference. Another challenge that a lot of homeowners have is the timing. Now, in terms of those changes or updates to the property that we had mentioned about changing the carpets or repainting the home to help it show better, a lot of homeowners wait a little bit too long to make that call and make those improvements to the home. Most of the movement happens in property management in the summer months between June, July, and August, particularly those that are located near a military installation. It's referred to the PCS season, and that's when most of the move-outs and move-ins happen, especially around a base. So if you have a tenant or a new property that's going into the rental market again in about May or June, you're going to get the highest traffic to that home in those following months, right after it, in the summer months. That's the time, sooner rather than later, to make those changes or improvements to the property, because you're just going to get so much more traffic than you would if you waited until the winter months. The same also applies when it comes to pricing your home. If you've overpriced it in hopes that it might rent for a little bit more than you had rented it for before, or if you just need to reduce the rate for whatever reason, or offer a move-in incentive like half off the first month's rent, you're going to want to make those decisions as quickly as possible, just because of the visibility that you'll get. You're going to get more people seeing that home and seeing the incentive that you're offering if you make those decisions in May and June versus waiting until September and October, just because the sheer volume of people coming in to look at the homes is so much smaller that if you're going to make any changes to the home, you need to do it as quickly as possible. Again, these were just some of the common mistakes that landlords in this area tend to make, and if you are already working with a property management company, your odds are you're already taking a good step towards preventing these mistakes. If you have any questions about this blog post or would like more information about avoiding mistakes that landlords make in this area, please visit our website, www.pulaskicounty.rentals.com. Thanks for watching.